first one to...
Right.
Wow. Let's see what you got there. No, wasn't the agreement the first guy that catches the fish has to buy
Has
one?
to buy, yep.
Right? Nice. A little bit short.
McDonald's, right?
McDonald's, yeah, right.
Dave, if it's nettable, I'll get to nether. It's looking a little bit better. You know what? That might be a keeper, Dave. Might be the first keeper of the morning. Right. Hey, so you got to tell everybody, is this your first walleye?
Not my first, but first in a while.
First in a while?
Yeah.
Get way back in there.
It's good stuff.
Cool. We've been living off this the last couple weeks at the office.
We were like chowing it. Oh. Enjoy it.
Looks like you got a good fish on there. I tell you what, you're snapping it a little bit more than we are. This could be a keeper for sure.
Shaking.
I got you.
Oh,
We're good.
Got good.
We're good.
Oh yeah, nice fish. All right, Ruben, you are definitely on the board.
All right.
Excellent. You want to hold that one up? That's definitely a keeper there. You know, you're kind of flipping it, and typically up on this flowage here, I don't move it a lot. And you look at with the water temperature, we're down to 44 degrees. Hold that one up. Hey, Ruben, why don't you tell everybody that's watching the show what you actually do?
So I'm in our customer engagement department over at Vortex Optics, and so basically that means getting to go out and meet with customers and teach them about scopes, teach them how to mount a scope, stuff like that.
Okay.
But I've been in the outdoors my whole life, and so this is what it's all about.
It is. It definitely. I can't think of a better place to be. Let's put that one on the bump board, but I'm sure that doesn't even have to be bumped.
What are we looking for here?
We're looking for 15 mark. That's got a 17 mark. That's going in the box. Oops. I know it doesn't look real big. No, doesn't look real good.
Film that one, buddy.
For sure. Oh, that looks good. Minnesota boy comes through. Yeah. Oh, a little small one. I thought it was actually going to be a little bit bigger than what it was. Still a good fish, right? We'll take that. Just letting it hang right there, huh? Drew's actually got pink and white on, so he's got pretty close to, you got solid pink. So there's really no excuses for him up there, right? And he's got the whole front of the boat, right?
Come on, Drew.
All right.
Showing up by the Vikings fan.
All right, that'll change. Should we let Drew touch it before we put it?
Hey, Drew, do you want to?
You want to touch it? You want him to touch it?
Like?
Okay.
Just wait,
Okay.
they'll be bigger.
It'll be bigger? That is a good fish.
See, a lot of people use beard balm. I'm a firm believer in walleye balm, especially during No Shave November.
Wow. I don't know if it's going to be a keeper or not. Works. There we go. Hey, I do believe that is another keeper. It's pretty close.
Attaboy.
Little son.
Sarge, why don't you tell everybody what you do at Vortex?
Sure.
And I'll measure this one up. Perfect hook set too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I work in sales mainly with our retailers, so any local retailers, some of the bigger retail stores, just making sure they would have what they need to take care of any of the Vortex fans out there. So
Perfect. And Arch, look at that. 15 and a half.
there we
Nice
go,
job.
on the board,
All
baby.
right. That's two. So the only guy that hasn't, besides me, that has not got a keeper yet.
He did lose a 30-incher though.
Yeah, 30.
What's the problem, do you think, today?
I don't know. Back end of the boat seems to be pretty hot, but I'm gonna keep working the front of the boat and hopefully we can show these young guys what it's all
Right,
about.
show them how it's done.
Yep.
And you are like on cue, I'll tell you that, man. Hey, Ruben, tell us really what makes Vortex so different than other companies. There's a nice fish. Another nice one. what's the difference? You know, if a guy's looking at buying a scope or some other kind of optics, you know, what would you say to them? Why should they buy Vortex? You want to hold that one up too?
Sure. Do one thing at a time here.
All right.
I guess I'm a little biased. I'm a big user of Vortex products anyways.
I'll measure that for you.
There you go.
Yep.
But I mean, we try and be about the customer and try and give them what they're asking for. You know, if the customer asks for it, we're not going to tell them. Almost 16, huh?
16, yep. So basically what you would be saying, am I correct, is that the reason why a person should buy a Vortex scope is the customer service, right? And the warranty on the scope.
Well, I think, you know, a lot of companies have great warranties and a lot of companies have great service. And I think that's one thing that we can control is always try and give people the best experience no matter what. And so if that's making the right product for their application or if it's servicing them while they're, you know, out on a hunt and have an issue, like we're always going to take care of people. And then on the product side, just making what people ask for, you know, I think that those are things that we can always keep in control. We can't keep in control if something falls off of a four-wheeler and gets run over. You know, that's kind of out of our control. But what we can do is support it and repair it or replace it if it does happen.
Okay. You know, the big thing about when you're fishing up here on the Wisconsin River, for me, it's always been when the sun comes out, you know, and we had just maybe about 10-15 minutes where the sun finally peeked out, put 2 keepers in the boat just like that and missed quite a few fish. But a lot of it's because of the tannic water. You know, this water's real dark and these fish are definitely acclimated to hit when the sun is out, when it's brighter out, you know. And you'll see the same thing like this winter. You know, first ice up here on this flowage is absolutely fantastic. And if you get a winter where you get a real cold winter and you get a lot of ice, as the ice thickens and the light starts going down, or you get a lot of snow on it, you'll see the bite go down too, like that too. So again, the light penetration up on this water really makes a night and day difference.
On fire.
He is.
This one might be nice.
No? Yeah?
I don't think so.
You'll flip him?
Should be able to.
Yep. Ruben.
Almost on the sandwich.
Dude, I almost lost it on the sandwich meat. He's just a little guy.
Right.
I was scared. I thought I lost my lucky hook.
Yeah. I am switching over their baits here because Ruben has been just absolutely decimating everybody. So now, is it just that he's a better fisherman and has the right technique, or is it actually the color of the jig? So we'll find out here.
Or is it because he's a Vikings fan?
Oh, it could be. That could be. But we're in Packer country, right? Man, what do you got there? You have definitely got the hot hand. We all 3 of us, or all 4 of us now have the same exact color jig, same size, same everything. That's a good fish, wherever it is.
It's Ruben Tuesday.
Ruben Tuesday it is. Oh, there you go. Nice job. That's definitely a keeper right there. Ruben, I don't know what you're doing that we're not doing. You know, there's an old saying, sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. Man, well, we got a lot of bugs in the back of the boat here. Head down. Ruben, you are, look at that. Look at that. 16 on the money. I'd even give you 16 and an 8. All right. Hey, Dave, get the hell off the live well. Fight them out. Where's that net? Dave? All right, Dave. Don't lose them. A little more. All right, Dave. You want to grab that one out of the net? So it's not just Ruben's show here, right? We're gonna title this show "Dave and Ruben Come to Peatwell." There we go. Nice. 2, the one and only Ruben. A netter or not?
Probably.
You say that way too calmly. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't think so on that one, but it's a fish. Good job. Nice job. Certainly like to figure out what you're doing. Oh!
Get him in.
He's on the board finally, right?
Fish on the board.
Close to the camera.
Right.
Yeah, zoom in on that one.
You know, it's kind of funny, Drew, that finally Ruben told us what he was doing,
Yeah.
letting out a ton of line, and 2 minutes later you
Second
caught a
later.
fish.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. Biggest fish of the day.
He's on the board. That's a keeper. Nice job.
All right. Arch, you cooking tonight?
Arch. Oops, sorry. Arch is on the money. Giving the official measurements.
I'm going, what was our biggest of the day? 16 or 17? What did Ruben have?
I think Ruben had an 18.
Or eight.
At least 16. Ooh, that's definitely a good fish. Let's measure them up.
17 and a quarter.
That is
Yeah, I'll take 15.
15 and about an eighth. 15 and an eighth. And that is, you know, you guys, when you're at home, make sure when you're fishing up on these bodies of water like this, that the law is you gotta have a bump board, and what you do is you can't press on the fish, but what you do is bump them up like this, squeeze the tail, and he's got to cross that line. And that fish makes it by about a 16th to an eighth.
Meat pickle wrap.
Right. Oh. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna make one.
Try it.
You just need cream cheese, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like Christmas.
yeah, pickle roll-ups. Yeah, pickle roll-up, horseradish.
Pickle wrap, that looks good. Your hands get a little cold. Whoa!
I'll hit the tree.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. There's something.
Nice part about using plastics on these is they've got a longer shank on here too. And these are by bait rigs. And what I like about it too is he's got these keepers on here, so when you slide that plastic up there, it doesn't come off when you get short hits. So you just push that plastic up there. Hook placement's a lot farther back, and you really, I mean, I'm really pulling on that, look at, and it doesn't slide back. So that's a perfect jig. Again, you think you got one. Dave, well, talk to me.
A couple snags.
Isn't that it?
Get it in here, that is one.
Got him? Woo!
Yeah.
That is a good
It'll be
one.
15.
Dave, you're kind of quiet. I didn't even know he had one. That wind is blowing so hard.
It's a little choppy out there.
Right? That one looks like you heads it down pretty good. Get the official bump board. He wasn't getting off, was he?
No, I let him suck it in there pretty good. All right.
All right, one more measurement.
Close.
You're gonna be close, yeah. I think you're gonna be just. Oh, he's way over the blind.
All right.
Yeah, look at that. 15 and an eighth. Nice. Lift up. I will. I'll throw him in there. Hey, we're actually doing pretty good.
That's not bad.
Not too bad for the first 3 hours. It was pretty tough this morning. But definitely the fishing's come on. And you know, these are not ideal conditions for fishing this body of water. Again, like I was saying before, sunny days are always better here because of the tannic water. I'll get you a middle. Hey Dave, for that, I'll stick my hand in that cold
What a
water
guy.
any day of the week, man.
Hey, what a guy.
Hey you guys, did you guys have a good time today?
Oh, it was a blast.
Boy, I'll tell you, the weather was a little brutal out there for sure. A lot of wind, a lot of rain. Not absolutely the perfect conditions for this flowage, but we probably still ended up catching probably at least 30 walleyes. We kept 7 or 8, not too bad. Ruben definitely had a hot hand. There was
did.
no doubt. You know, that is the interesting thing when it comes to fishing. After a while, we all had the same colored jigs, same everything, same amount of line,
Right.
but there was something
Somebody's got
different.
to start with the hot one.
Somebody had to start with,
Tip
hey,
your cap to that guy, right?
no doubt. If somebody's looking for a really good optics, tell everybody at home how they can go to Vortex and check out everything they have there.
Well, you can check us out on the website, vortexoptics.com. We've got a full lineup of products on there. The other thing you can do is follow us on social media. The social media guys do a really good job of basically keeping up-to-date information on the latest products, the latest gear. You can find out where you're going to see us at a show or at a hunt or an event. Basically, if you can't do that, give us a call. We'd be glad to chat with you about it.
And that's awesome. And again, if you guys want to come down and see the facility at Vortex, you need to go to.
Yep. It's on Vortex Drive in Barneville, Wisconsin. Come check it out any business hours, Monday through Friday, and we'd love to help you out and show you around.
And it can't be too hard to find that in
Tough place to miss. It's a beautiful complex.
Awesome. Hey, we thank you for your support with our show too. And remember, you know what? Make sure everybody checks out all of our social media sites and make sure you keep watching the show. And remember, like I always say, it's a great day to be alive.
Thanks for having us, Larry.
Thank you.